Okay. This is 3.9 mixed up code practice. It says try to solve each of the following. Click the check me button to check each solution. You'll be told if your solution is too short, has a block in the wrong order, etc. All right. So it says the following program segment should print if your guess is too low, correct, or too high. So it should print if the guess is too low, you're right, or too high. So first we assign guess. So we've received a guess. Some input has come in and the guess is 10, but the answer is actually 5. Okay. So we can say if the guess is less than the answer, then you would say your guess is too low, right? So if you guessed 4, it should print out your guess is too low. 5 should actually print that out as well. Or no, sorry, your guess is 10. So then I would write an else if. Else if the guess is the answer, then say you are right. And then anything else that isn't lower than and isn't the same answer or isn't the answer, then you would print out your guess is too high. So we assign values. We saw if it was less than, print this out. If it is the answer, print this out. Anything else, anything that's higher, say your guess is too high, we check it and it's right. Okay. The following program should print either you can go out if you don't have any homework and have cleaned, and otherwise should print you cannot go out. All right, let's take a look at this. We're going to go ahead and throw our class in here, our main method, and I'm going to close them. All right, so first we want to assign the values. We have a Boolean value. Homework left is false. And I've cleaned my room is true. So we want it to, it says to print either you can go out if you don't have any homework and you have cleaned, and otherwise print you cannot go out. So if you don't have any homework left and it's cleaned, so if homework left and cleaned, or there's not any homework left and clean, it'd be this one. And we would say you can go out if you don't have any homework left and you did clean your room. Notice that we don't need the curly braces because it's just one line. You can include curly braces if you really want to, but you don't have to. And I include my else. Anything else, you can't go out. Okay, so 7, 8, 5, 6B, 2, 3, 1, 4. That's what it should look like. Check it, and it's right. All right. All right, another mixed up one. The main method in the following class should print X, should print if X is in the range of 1 to 10 inclusively or not. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I have my class. I have my main method. I'm going to close it. And I have an integer, assign the value of 3. And we want to see if it is greater than 1 and less than or equal to 10. Okay. If it's greater than or equal to 1, but it's 12, this one would short circuit out. So we don't need an or there. We need an and. Okay. And it says we would print out that it is inside of 1 and 10. Anything else, notice that we didn't need curly braces there. You can include them if you want to. If it's just one line, you should always get in the habit of including them. right? So looks like this. We have our class, we have our main method, we have this variable assigned the value of 3. Is 3 greater than or equal to 1? Yes. And is 3 less than or equal to 10? Yes, which means it must fall between 1 and 10. Anything else, X is not in the range. Let's go ahead and check it, and it works. All right. This is one where I have to drag the blocks below, which is annoying, which means I got to zoom out a little bit. It says the main method in the following class should print out if the string has the word ringing in it or not. So I have my class, I have my main method. I open and close. So I close the main method and I close the class. I have my string, and the string says, is that phone ringing? Okay. So what I'm looking for is, it says if the string has the word ringing in it or not. And the mistake here in this one is that index of, it's case sensitive, so it has to be a capital O. So I tried to trick you there. Okay, so it would be 6B. And if ringing, meaning that if ringing is somewhere in the index of whatever the message is. So this line basically saying, hey, is ringing in here? If it is, then say, answer the phone. I'll zoom out a little bit more. Else, print out. Else, print out, I don't hear anything. All right, notice once again, there's no curly braces being used. Get in the habit of using them just in case. We have our class, our main method, our string, which says, is that phone ringing? If ringing is somewhere within this message, answer the phone. Else, print, I don't hear anything. Check it, and it works. Another one that I have to zoom out of, unfortunately. It says the main method in the following class should print if your favorite food is junk food, pizza or wings, or not. It's referring to pizza and wings as junk food. I think I make really good pizza. All right. So we'll go ahead and do this. Let's take our class as well as our main method, and we'll open and close each. And we'll go ahead and throw in our string is fave food. Assign the value kale. I like kale. I like kale chips. Put it in the oven, put some olive oil on it, some salt. That's good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite food. Boolean fave pizza. If fave food equals pizza, and then Boolean fave wings, if fave food equals wings. So those both should be false. Okay, so it says if junk food is, sorry, if your favorite is pizza or if your favorite is wings, print out your favorite is junk food. It's a bit harsh. Else, it's annoying. I have to keep on scrolling up and down. I wish I would have found a way to put them next to each other. Else, I gotta drag it down here and then scroll down, then bring it down. All right, so it looks like this. We have our class test one. We have our main method. We have the string fave food is assigned the value of kale. Is it pizza? Nope. Is it wings? No. Are either of these true? False. False. So your favorite is not junk food. It's saying your favorite is not junk. Like I said, I think I make pretty good pizza. Calling my pizza junk. All right, the main method in the following class should print your fine, or should print your fine if you are speeding. If you are going over 65 but less than 75, the fine is $50. If you're going at least 75 and less than 85, the fine is 100. Over that, the fine is 200. Confession, I have gotten a speeding ticket before, but it wasn't fair. I was in Virginia and I was going down a hill, and when the hill started, the speed limit was 55, and you get to the bottom of the hill and the speed limit is 45. I was like, it makes no sense. And there's literally like a hidden passageway where a cop sits at the bottom of the hill. And like literally the top of the hill is 55. And I'm just like going, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going down this hill. And I get to the bottom of the hill and I get pulled over. Yeah. And then they saw my Maryland tags and they're like, yep, gotta get them. They knew I was a tourist. Bad memories. I was so upset. I was mad, but I was nice. I was just like, really? All right. In speed is 90. I was going, no, I wasn't going 90. I don't think my car has ever gotten. I've never even tried to get my car up to 90. All right. So if speed is greater than 65 or speed is less than, we want to use an and here. All right. If it's greater than 65 and less than 75, you want to print out the fine is $50. Now, if your speed is greater than or equal to 75 and the speed is less than 85, print out a $100 ticket. And then anything else, anything over 85, you get a $200 ticket. Oh man, and you're going 90. So it says your class, your main method, if the speed's 90, is it greater than or equal to, is it greater than 65 and less than 75, right? It's not. If I would use the or, it would have short circuited out and printed 50. So the and is important. Else if is greater than or equal to 75 and the speed is less than 85, no, the speed is 90. So it should print out 200. I have a $200 ticket. It's not good. Don't speed. Don't get tickets. Okay, the main method in the following class should print the alarm time. If it's a weekday, you should get up at 7 a.m. If not, get up at 10 a.m. Wow, that's sleeping in. 10 a.m. Some of you guys are like, no, I sleep until noon, right? So the start of the class, open up the main method, close each. I always do that first, so that way I just have it. I don't forget it. The Boolean, is it the weekend? False, so it's a school day. Okay. If not the weekend, then print out 7 a.m. And if it is the weekend, print out 10 a.m. With our school days starting at 8 o'clock, I'm sure you guys wake up earlier than 7. Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. Perfect. The main method in the following class should print if you can text now. You can text if you're not driving and eating. They're trying to give you life lessons. If you're not driving and not eating. Sorry, if you're not, yeah, you can text if you're not driving and not eating. It's telling you not to text while you eat. We have our class, we have our main method. We have our variable values. Boolean driving, you are driving, but you're not eating. So if you were driving, eating, and texting, that'd be really bad. All right, so let's take a look at this. If you're not driving or you're not eating, or if you're not driving and you're not eating, it would be and. because if you're not eating, and it is true, if you're using the or, it would say you can text now, which is not appropriate. So you can text now if you're not driving and not eating. You don't want to get stuff on your phone, stuff on your iPad, get food on your phone. Okay. Can't text now. Let's take a look at this. 57122B4836. Let's run it. That's right. The main method in the following class should print if your name starts with a vowel or not. Class. Main method. Gotta zoom out. Class main method. Close it. And then I have my strings. Let's take a look at this. I have string name is Julian. Okay, the first letter of the name would be assigned first letter and then lower first. Now we're going to look at our Boolean values. Gosh, I got to zoom out again. Okay, so it's if A is the first letter, if E is the first letter, if I is the first letter, if O is the first letter, and if U is the first letter. AF, EF, IF, OF, UF. All right, that's just how they did it. Okay. If any of these are true, if A, E, I, O, or U are the first letter, say it starts with a vowel. And then this is annoying having to zoom out like this. I'll just bring all this down. How about that? And I'll unscramble it down here. All right, so I'll bring the else down here. And I will bring that. All right, so let's take a look at this. I have my class, have my main method. It says my string, my name is Julian. That's my brother's name. One of my brother's names. Is the first letter would be J. So first letter would J. Lower first, so then it casts it and it takes it as a lowercase letter. Okay, so then I say dot equals A. Is that true? No. E, no. I, no. O, no. U, O. No. U, O. So false, 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 false. So this doesn't run. It says it starts with a consonant. It should be this one. Let's check it. Perfect. All right, last one. Class, main method, open, close. All right, what's it say I need to do? The main method in the following class should print your grade for score. Okay, int score, 73. So if grade is greater than or equal to 90, you should get an A. Else, if the score is greater than or equal to 80, you get a B. Else, if the score is greater than or equal to 70, you get a C. Greater than or equal to 60, you get a D. Anything below 60 is an E. I used to give E's in my when I was in school, when I was in elementary and middle school, at St. Paul's, they used to give E's instead of F's. Okay, perfect. So it was 28349756101. All right. It says you attempted 11 out of 11 activities on this page, completed, well done. And that was 3.9 mixed up code practice.